How you doing, man? You alright today? What you been up to? I'm okay, not much going on today. I just checked out the Xbox showcase yesterday. Did a French lesson. Oh, that's good. What do you mean by head health? Do you have like some kind of brain injury like I do, or is it mental? Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this open. Let's see here. Loading. Don't entirely understand. Down a smidge. Hopefully it'll help keep mic from echoing. Oh, okay, I understand now. Do you have some kind of like head injury like I do, or do you have something mental? Glad you're getting help though. Okay. Well, I hope things get a lot better for you, man. You are 88 keys. Did you see the Xbox showcase at all? It was pretty good. I was interested in Stalker 2, Fable, Doom, I think Doom Dark Ages. What else was there? An Indiana Jones game that didn't look bad. How did I do that? Oh, okay. I think I accidentally hit the A button without knowing it while aiming. Let's see. Oh, Snake Eater looked good. Nice toss. Oh, no wonder her sanity's not so good. So yeah, basically there were just some games that made it look like things were looking up for Xbox, so it's kind of a plus. Stalker 2 looks really good, man. I hope it ends up being great. Yeah. There's also like Stalker Gamma. I don't remember what all. Like they put a lot of work into the older Stalker, but yeah, it's got quite a few problems. Like they wanted their own, instead of using like Unity or Unreal, they wanted their own development engine. They put a lot of time into it and it didn't turn out, it's still a work in progress basically. It didn't turn out like they thought it was going to be. You could have helped me with my French lesson if you were here, man. I know it's a bit difficult though, like I don't have a set time, so it's like, how are you supposed to know? Wait. Here's the piano. Yes, but I don't know what mention. Hidden City.
Who are you?
I am your lord and conqueror.
What manner of forsaken
No, sir, I do
being
not.
are
It
you?
was Freaky TV.
So, you can see me in my true form. You are a gifted man. Take this one and use him as the foundation for the pillar. He is special and should be given a special place among the suffering.
Go ahead and... Like other Kick streamers, like smaller streamers, oh, well that's nice. Hope it works out great for you, man. What does he do exactly? Like, I'll take a look. Hold on, let me write this down. That way I'll remember. Freaky TV on... One sec, bro. And that is all lowercase, right? Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Actually, give me just a sec. I'll take a look at... Okay. I'll just switch over to... I'll switch over to window capture and take a look really quick. Okay. Oh, but I probably need to... Lingo. Whatever, that'll work. My French is still up, so... Oh wait, actually that won't work because I'm not logged into Twitch on here. I'll have to switch over to... Switch over to Firefox. That's nice, but I kind of run from this kind of stuff. Charity streaming is about the nicest I got into this. Let me just take a look really quick. Freaky TV. Okay. Don't mind following at all. Let's see. Okay. Kick streamer since February 2023. Verified August 2023. What's the creator incentive? Supporter of other Kick streamers. Network support collabs, streaming advice, technical questions. Followers are welcome to promote their channels. New unaffiliated streamers will be pinned to the top of the chat when possible. Follows views, chat activities, super helpful. Gaming discussions, karaoke, streamer support. This is a lot of stuff. PC building? Wow. Music, cemetery work. Unreliable Starlink internet. Okay. I'm curious, what does he do gaming-wise or any of that? Does it even matter? Videos? Take a look. Just chatting. All just chatting. Do you know what he usually chats about? Looks like he can build PCs at least, so that's kind of cool. Wonder what kind of music he likes too. Donation. Let me check the Discord. I can at least kind of see what's going on the Discord. Probably give me a better idea of Freaky TV in general. So, get my invite link here. Oh, invalid invite. Maybe expired or no permission. Okay. Well, because of that, I will check later. But I'll probably open up Discord and then try and join his Discord through there. Is this entirely like supporting smaller Twitch streamers though? Or not Twitch, Kick. Ah, okay. Well, I gave him a follow. Let's see what's going on. Maybe he'll help you out, man. That'd be nice. Okay. Let's switch on back. Sure, yeah, okay. Are you gonna see if he'll help you out? Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors. In the context of history, one man's champion is another man's nemesis, hero or murderer. Much has been written, but what has not is far more interesting. The Tome of Eternal Darkness mentions a Venetian artist and architect of the Renaissance named Roberto Bianchi. Roaming abroad to find inspiration, he was captured by a warlord expanding his empire. He forced Roberto to use his architectural and engineering skills to construct a monument to his greatness. To complete his task, he must survey the site.
Survey the site quickly, dog. And maybe you'll live long enough to see the sacrament's construction. Did you think we would trust you, Bianchi? Even though you are graced with the generosity of our liege, you are still his prisoner. As I said, finish your work quickly, and maybe we'll drag you out of this hole.
Oh, have you played this game before, my good sir? Maybe. What do we got here? He's tired of couple. Okay. Oh, he's ready to fight. Better be ready to fight. Dude, he can't finish him off with his fist. Bro. Okay. Hey man, sorry, forgot to give you a shout out. Let's see if I can find it. Well, I know how to here. I'm gonna see if I can find out how to do it all. Yeah, but you got the constipated kind, man. Alright, let me see here. Okay. Okay, I got that one. Let's see. How do I shout out on Kick? Oh, cool. Easy enough. Oh, cool. Hey man, you can remind me to shout you out, I don't mind. I think that's... Oh, well, I'm here. Oh, is there no way to kind of check out this person? Or I can do it. Here we go. Let me just do it this way. This is a roundabout way to do it, but it'll still work. There, that'll work. Good enough. Oh yeah, no problem, dude. I know I'm another small streamer. It's all good. You just decided to not play it that much. Like, it's just that simple. Oop. That's not what I wanted. Not at this moment. By the way, I asked you earlier, I don't know if you've heard me or not. Have you played this game before? Or anything like it? Do you like Cosmic War? Oh, okay. Do you like Cosmic Horror, or do you know anything about it? Like Lovecraft and stuff like that? Not expected that. Looks like a I can't move now. I can't move and it doesn't aim properly with the sword. Alright, I'm just gonna... Yeah, it seems pretty good. Right. Like, some of it's kind of janky, but the story's really good. I tend to like some of Cosmic Horror and some of it just kind of falls flat. Also, since I can't seem to aim properly with this thing, I'm just gonna do that. Nope. No. Come on. Let's get away from the door. I don't know if you care for these kinds of stories, but Cosmic Horror is kind of like, something is out there in the universe, and it is much, much, much more powerful than human beings could imagine. And through, like, I don't know, all of time and space, basically, like, this is throughout kind of the history of humanity, but it's setting everything up for some cosmic evil that people can't really do anything about. Kind of fun. Looks like all those things hit Santa Claus. I guess I could try this one again. Well, it's a bit of a joke. I'm gonna make it out of here. Man, literally cannot hit them. Let's do what's most important. Oh wait, I forgot. Being this insane can actually hurt him, so... Actually, I don't want to have to go through that again. So. He's a what again, man? Yeah. Oh, right, I can't cast spells. Also, what do you mean by easy mode? Just like regular? Did you find Criminal Gameplay, Gamebreaker God, Debo? Dongery 990, Polnaris Fly. Trying to think. There's a really nice Nero combo mat, actually. If I can find it really quick. One sec, my dude. There's some really good Nero players out there besides you and I'm thinking though. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, Chaser Tech's really good. Bang, of course. What I usually see for the combo mats is them kind of messing around in the void and like air juggling the same enemy. I'm not sure what you mean by the damage or stagger value. Are you talking like going through the hyper armor and stuff? Max Act? Oh, XLH Gladiator's pretty good too. Well, yet again, I'll switch over and see if I can find something. Got here. Okay. Just a moment. When you say max act, you mean like you're talking about max off this, right? Yeah. So you didn't see anybody really doing that? I actually have trouble doing it because I don't play enough. Actually, man, Hatena can obviously do it. Very much so. Unholy does it quite a bit too, actually. Oh, White Goat's playing Elden Ring. The Toaster Gen? How can you tell he's similar to Unholy? Lucky. Seemed like they kinda got it down, man. What's your, like, secret technique or trick, or how do you max act every time? I actually don't know how, so... It's just something I would have to practice a lot. Kinda like if I go back to Doom Eternal right now, I'm not gonna hotspot very well. I love Doom Eternal though. Yeah, it's a practice thing.
Stay there.
It's kinda like me practicing to make sure I get those, judgment cuts with Virgil.
Stay there.
It's pretty good if you can max act every time off this though. Like that's a quick attack, man.
Stay there. Come on.
Oh yeah, but what I was trying to... So I got the idea off the max act. Let me see if I can... Oh. I don't know if there's anything new here. Neon. 3 years, 1 year. See if there's anything recent. Here's Dirty Nero, man. The other stuff. Hey, I'm just taking a look, man. I know I'm not you and all, but this seems pretty good to me. You can do it pretty easy, man. Actually, if you throw some tutorials on there, that'll help. So do it, bro. Make some YouTube content. I still like checking out Soundbreaker stuff whenever it gets on. It's LH Gladiator, Good.IT, I don't know what game Breaker God's on right now. He was in too. Oh yeah, actually, it was also Broly 2012. I got quite a few strats off him. He's pretty good, man. Fucking fun. Yeah, really quick. What do you think you would put on YouTube? Would you do some tutorials, boss rushes? Oh, I think I saw boss rushes do rather well. Alright, let me see. The ones I think of for Nero are like Gamebreaker God. Oh, here we go. So I think this dude's really good too.
Hey, this is Derek. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at some essential combos for Nero. Now before we get started, this video does assume that you have a working knowledge of jump cancels. So if they're totally new to you, I made a really in-depth jump canceling tutorial years and years ago for Devil May Cry 3 that goes really into the basics, how it works, how you can practice, etc. And more recently, a fellow YouTuber by the name of Chaser Tech also did one specifically for DMC5, which is a great watch as well. And you can find links for both videos in the description below. So not wasting any time, let's dive right in here. The first thing I want to show you is Nero's Infinite. Basically what you're doing is you're taking the first slash of his aerial rave. You have to get an exceed, it doesn't matter which one, whether a full exceed or just one, and use double down. You jump cancel the double down and rinse and repeat. This is absolutely essential on some of the harder difficulties and will definitely come in handy on Bloody Palace as well, because it builds style and also does massive damage, and it even works on some of the heavier enemies in the game. It can be a little bit clunky and tricky to get used to, but with a bit of practice, it's pretty easy to get down. Next, I'm going to show you 3 different bread and butter combos that are each specific to a particular group of enemies in the game. Now they are sample combos that I came up with. They're not an exhaustive list by any means. They're just some simple combos that incorporate as many different moves as possible, so you're maximizing that style building on the gauge. Now these sequences can typically be repeated over and over again ad infinitum and can be started with either a jump and then a snatch or a high roller. Of course, the best way to build style gauge is to use taunts, and especially the air taunts, because they are very effective, they're fast, and they're relatively safe. So by all means, don't forget to incorporate those in your gameplay. They are absolutely critical on Dante Must Die and Hell mode.
What, man? I think he's good.
Now overall, these combos are relatively simple. They incorporate a lot of different moves. They don't really require exceed, but it does definitely help, and they're easy to pick back up in the case you mess up and drop the combo. And once you get comfortable with the sequences, it's very easy to incorporate various breaker moves. As I said, these combos are really simple, and I'm focusing on Nero's basic move list, and I'm not really incorporating a lot of the devil breakers at this point in time. The last note I want to add about these combos is that they're very easy to adapt to your personal style. You essentially can take the combo and you can mix things up, interchange the moves to whatever suits your
Exceed does do damage, yes, it very much helps. I can especially tell with Unholy and the speedrunning and the speedrunners. Exceed helps quite a bit with the damage output, yeah. Let me just see here. See what he's got. Then I could try XLH Gladiator and Dongery and Chaser Tech. This is a long one. Oh wait, you were saying like hitting the max act at the end of a combo also does more damage? As in, like, say he does one slash and hits the exceed while he's off it, or max act, it's going to do more damage than if he had not had it. So it's not, it powers up your current attack and your next one if you hit the exceed or max act. That's what you're telling me? Well, I can tell you speedrunners hit it really easy, man. They need to. Here, let me go with that. Pretty much any speedrunner that's playing Nero is going to hit that because they need to for speed purposes. So technically that's going to be you on holding DD Cosplay, wiping. Who else we got? Yeah, he should be hitting his exceeds, I think. I don't know how he could play that well if he didn't, but...
Riding high.
Sorry, one second.
Let's get air.
This man should be hitting his exceeds quite well, because you need to face speedrun. Like, someone's gonna come along and do it faster if you're not doing it. You know what I mean? Still with me, sir? Yeah, this guy.
Riding high. Let's get air. Riding high.
Looks like he's also playing on turbo. Okay, one second. You're gonna show me 5550. Oh, I didn't realize this was an hour long. Full record speed run, time attack, multiple floors. Could go below 30 minutes. It doesn't say if he's turboed or not, but I really don't think he is.
Let's get airborne.
Yeah, he practices to do this, man, like a lot. Isn't Unholy like 35 or something now, though? Yeah, it doesn't look like he's using turbo. Like, I'm not that good at telling, but I think he's playing vanilla.
Let's get airborne.
I haven't actually kept up with it. I think Unholy's at like 35-ish minutes, right? Okay, fair enough.
Not so fast.
Well, Unholy is claiming a special edition console world record, man. I don't know. Wow. 2 minutes and it's already here. Crazy. I should watch this game and try and do some of this stuff, because I like trying. Maybe. A lot of speedrunners just stack off each other anyway, man.
Let's get airborne.
This dude's good though, he's real good.
Punch one.
Can you do some of this? Can you hit that 4-second, oh, what is that break thing? Dude, I stopped playing for a while. What is that breaker, sir? Thank you. can hit that 4 second, should be easy, right?
Let's get airborne.
I usually do that to the, what are kind of a floating in air rage enemies.
Riding high.
I'll try and grab them with that charge plus one. He's gonna mind up too, very nice.
Riding high. Let's get airborne.
Hold 2 button, at least one after the other. I can't follow exactly what you're saying. I wanted to check. He's saying he can get the run below 30 minutes. I wonder how. What would he change here? Like, what does he know he messed up in the video?
Riding high.
Oh, hey, I gave this a like.
Let's
No,
get
remember.
airborne.
Cool though. Criminal gameplay, man.
Riding high. Yeah. Help the scout.
Do they have different charge times between breakers? Some longer to charge, some shorter.
Riding high.
I thought they were all about the same charge time. Yeah, he's in there. I'm sure you get the idea though, right? Generally going to be speed runners you're looking for if you want them hitting that speed and max at the launch. I think that's going to be wifey, obviously came up and played games. I don't know a lot of big DMC private speed runners, unfortunately.
Let's go.
Actually, I would say Unholy is one of them. He hits it quite a bit. Yes, he does. It's very impressive. I've actually watched this, I don't know, 3 or 4 times just because I wanted to, like, try and do this.
Riding high.
And it's obvious that he knows exactly what he's doing now.
Let's get airborne. Riding high.
7 seconds, nice. Wow, man. I didn't expect to start off with 100 yards. No shoot, I like hitting it in with the crossbow. And the big dudes with the swords are nice to do with the crossbow on too. The ones that you said, you don't want to parry because they do a lot of damage and don't almost die. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm not trying to go through the whole thing here, but you can check it out if you want yourself. And then I think the other one, I remember, E.E. Cosmic. I don't even remember what he speedruns. I think he does LDK. Yeah. So there's this LDK run, and he also does New Game Human in an hour for TA.
Good Christ, man.
He should be hitting his exceeds really well.
I was talking about
also.
exceeds, not JDCs. I'm pretty fucking nice at Virgil.
You like
Fuck the
that, huh?
Japanese. No, I'm kidding. I love the Japanese scene. I thank Google every day that I can talk to those players.
Oh, this is Virgil. My mistake. One sec. Where is your Virgil? What's this? This is new game and it's LDK, it looks like. Oh, here we go.
Of upcoming games, we've been talking about Final Fantasy VI.
Sorry, dude, but I'm gonna skip forward on this one. He should be hitting his exceeds really well also.
So for those who are a little unclear about what he talks about, a 6 or 7 frame window, you can rev the Red Queen normally, but every time you attack, that gives Nero an opportunity to press his exceed button, basically, or Cosmic does. Presses it at the right time, then he gets that
Oh, do you want me
charge.
to
He can
go
also
back
do it
and
when he
finish
surfs
watching
on it.
that boss
Actually,
battle?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, the surfing is the taunt, I believe.
Yeah, the air
It's
taunt.
in the air.
Pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, the air taunts in this game are actually pretty useful. Nero's allows him to exceed and builds a little bit of style. Dante like throws a rose, and then V actually like does a nice little like rock star pose. It's pretty neat. Oh, by the way, here's Dante. So we're gonna jump to the left, shoot twice, and then taunt, and he's gonna give us the fireball. Hopefully, don't make a liar out of me. Thank you.
This is the Demon King Urizen, by the way. This is the guy that that just gripped Nero's arm.
Yeah, and this is actually a force fail fight. The faster you die here,
Oh,
the
there's
better.
Wi-Fi.
Because you can technically beat it. You get a
Cosmic.
secret
I don't
special
know.
ending if you do,
I
but it
think
takes
that's
forever and it's
Maxi
really long, and that's
there,
not
and I don't
the
know
correct
these
category.
two
Yeah, we're not here for that. We're trying to see the game.
Imagine if you just did.
Just do prologue really fast.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're not here for that. We're here to see the entire journey. So that's gonna be the end of prologue. Couple quick fights, die, you know, it's a good time.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's another
Thursday,
one.
Vash.
Man, not in him. No,
Fair enough, yeah.
not for him.
So this next mission, we're gonna get to introduce to Nero's new arms, his mechanical arms, the Devil Breakers. Vash, if you want to take it on that.
Yeah, so as you can see there, he's reloading the his revolver with something. You know, he did lose his arm, but his mechanic, Nico, actually makes disposable weapons that he can attach onto that little stump. And the first one you get is called Overture. It's basically just a force push palm, deals a lot of damage, but as we're gonna see in an upcoming fight in a little bit, Nero can also use these arms, charge them up and use a special attack with them that breaks the arms. So, you know, you see a full magazine of overtures right there. These weapons are meant to be disposable, and that is what makes Nero so powerful, as we're about to see. So, this is technically the first boss that Cosmic is actually supposed to kill. I don't even know if you really call it a boss, but, you know.
It's a little mini boss.
You know, it counts, it counts.
Yeah.
We in the tutorial. So he's going to drop all those overtures off, one more, and that's unfortunate.
That's very
So,
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh.
that leads us into a discussion about the style ratings and about how no damage in the economy works. So this game does its best to reward you playing it well. Playing it well just means like having high hits in your combo, a lot of variety to your actions, and most importantly, not taking damage, at least for the early phases of the run. So all
That's
these
sweet, sweet
score
2 times
multipliers you
bonus,
see,
man.
that feeds into the red orbs that Cosmic found earlier. With that, you can buy special abilities. You can buy those disposable Devil Breakers that he used. And a lot of the early routing, especially for one of the early skips that we are going to talk about, Circa Mission 3, sort of depends on Cosmic not taking damage for the first couple of missions.
Yeah, well, we
So,
kind of,
you know, we're freestyling out here.
yeah, we're going with it. I got some backups I can bust out. Hopefully we can still get it going.
Deluxe edition.
Deluxe edition, yeah.
Wasn't going to say anything.
Shout outs to GPO1.
Ooh, that wouldn't be good.
No.
I mean, it would, but...
So getting into mission 2 here, I'm not going to equip any Devil Breakers because I'm just going to equip them. I'm just going to find them throughout the level. The drops in New Game are actually static, so we're able to route around how the Devil Breakers are laid throughout the mission. We're just going to come up on some more impulses here.
And it's important that he doesn't mess up the order of which he has them because he can't switch them manually. The only way to switch breakers is to break it.
That's the one. I was showing people in the hotel room this game. That's the one question everybody had. Can I swap them without breaking them?
Nope.
No. That's unfortunate. So a lot of this run is really based around having the most efficient way of dealing with the base demons as possible. So that's why you don't really see Cosmic doing a lot of like varied or just unorthodox ways of trying to kill the Impusas. It's quicker to just get them on top of you and slash away at them with the EX attacks.
All right, so
Are you really you doing this to me, Cosmic?
yeah, I was gonna try.
He
for
tried it. You
We
can
tried
do
for it.
that. You can
do.
do
Yeah,
that.
there's an orb cache there, but we'll try and get the other one.
Can be out
too
here.
much time.
Oh.
This game has a lot of really floaty aerial movement and a lot of options in the air, so you can actually like almost fly indefinitely, not quite. If you have an enemy, you pretty much can fly indefinitely, and that is useful for like a lot of skips and like just interesting movement stuff.
Yeah. And talking more about how this game sort of tries to value skilled play, if you sort of saw in that fight, there was, and still on screen, there's like a grade. It goes through D through triple S. And as you hit demons, that style meter is going to increase, and as it fills, you go up grades. As you go up grades, it starts to take like new actions or new attacks that you deal, and it feeds it all through that multiplier system that shows up at the end of the mission and gives you your end total red orb count. So we want that as high as possible, and we want to maximize the amount of money that we get. It's all about that shmoney.
Yar.
Yar.
So we just picked up a thing called the Nidhogg hatchling. It's kind of like this game's versions of like the rusty keys that you would find in DMC1 or the other key items to open doors. We just place those right in these giant things here and use it to unlock.
Except unlike DMC1, it's nowhere near as spread out where you get the key items and where you got to use them, but we streamline. And right here, Cosmic's going to try to throw that exploder onto that guy, blow them both up.
Nice.
Tried.
Always
put on the wall there, you know.
Always pretty.
Always pretty.
We get golf flaps out for it, man. This is sick. So that's sort of showing you like a secret mission. There are alternate ways you can like find hidden objectives in missions, but they're very slow and they don't really have a super solid return on investment for time, so we're not going to do any of them during the run.
And here we used to think that we have to dump a Gerbera in this room, but there's two ways that waves are actually managed in this game. And they're by timer and they're by death. And obviously timer, no matter what you do, no matter how fast you go, the wave will always come out at a certain time, and by death, it's tied to the death of other enemies, whether or not that's the whole wave or that's just one enemy. Ooh, rip. Okay.
You hate to see it.
I hate to see it, indeed.
It pains me to observe it. It's all right, though.
It's all good.
So we're going to be coming up on the first actual boss here in just a little bit, but not before we go through one of the handful of intended, quote-for-quote, skips for an upcoming fight here. So normally, if you're just playing this game casually, the floor right there is supposed to break underneath Nero, as it's doing right now, which takes you into a fight that introduces a new set of enemies. But we don't want to do that, and we don't have to. So we just fly over it, and now we get to go fight the big boy, Goliath. And
Goliath was shown in a lot of the promo presentations, so everybody here is probably going to recognize him.
I hope so. You should go watch the trailers for this game. Even if you already have it, they're beautifully cut. I'm just sad I can't see him get chucked in the ambulance.
Yeah, maybe I will. Sorry, I'm about to...
This boss fight has a really cool cycle, especially on human. If he hits his exceeds throughout the whole fight and times his breakers correctly, you can actually kill him before he leaves the church entirely.
Yeah.
He's being very, he's misbehaving a lot.
Yeah. So for any of you who are wondering what Cosmic was talking about when he said he needed to dump a Gerbera in one of those past fights, so by breaking the Gerbera in the same way that you would throw an exploder on a demon, you can shoot basically a shotgun blast of ricocheting laser beams off. And if you're in an enclosed space, all those lasers are hitting demons. Unfortunately, in this case, it was not enough damage in the end to get a church-only fight, because Goliath will take you through set phases. Like now, you're just out in the courtyard and he's booling. But
Nice.
there is a way to
Good
kill
fight
him.
still, yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, we're in there.
We're in there.
Well, you got the idea. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to my game. But if you're looking for people that kind of need to hit their exceeds to play well, you're gonna probably be looking for like DE Cosmic. Sorry, I don't. Should be enough to show it's not like a shotgun and doesn't do damage. Hold on. Was that a quote?
And he's booling. But
Nice.
there is a way to
Good
kill
fight
him.
still, yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, we're in there.
We're in there.
Definitely. Never leave it.
Yeah,
the
early
exceed,
game.
the exceed shows you how much damage you can actually output in a small amount of time.
Yeah.
It really does help.
Yeah.
So all those 6-7 frame exceeds, he's it's really paying off.
Wait, there's like a 6 or 7 frame window for exceed?
Goliath is really weird because like you have to temper your DPS in a way that makes him not want to jump into the church immediately, because if he jumps into the church immediately without doing a couple of swings, I can't actually do the phase skip. So if I
Breaking the Gerber in the same way that you would like throw an exploder on a demon, you can shoot basically a shotgun blast of ricocheting laser beams off. And if you're in an enclosed space, all those lasers are hitting demons. Unfortunately,
I think the shotgun blast he was talking about was for the, was it the Gerber break?
in this case, it was not enough
Oh,
damage in
that
the
is-
end to
Okay, I think I get what you're saying now.
get a church-only fight. Because Goliath will take you through set phases. Like now, you're just out in the courtyard and he's
Yeah,
booling.
okay.
But
Nice.
there is a way to
Good
kill
fight
him.
still, yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, we're in there.
we're in there.
Definitely. Never leave it.
Yeah,
The
early
exceed,
game.
the exceed shows you how much damage you can actually output in a small amount of time.
Yeah.
It really does help.
Could have sworn Gerber actually does damage though, right? Also, I'm gonna go ahead. Most damage. Yes. Exceed will definitely put damage out quick. Yeah, they were talking about that. They said if he hits all his exceeds and gets the breakers at the right times, he could have it finished before he jumps out of the church. And he was really close to having it, man. Just didn't quite get it. Okay. Forgot where I was and what I was doing. Oh, I am back on here, right? Yeah, okay, we're good. Make sure I'm not giving you a black screen again. Okay, it's gonna be damage, I think. Okay, I should turn this on before I go in. Anyway. Finish him. So the in-air Gerber breaker really doesn't do a lot of damage. I wonder why they decided to use that one on, maybe it's because they don't have Overture yet at that point in the game, off a new game run. Any chance you would know if that's it or not? Charge Breaker. I wonder why I didn't hang on to it. Overture seems like it would be better for damage output on, what is that first? Dude, I can't even remember his name. It's been too long. You know what I'm talking about, though. The boss for Mission 2 with Nero. Whatever that one is. It seemed like Overture would be faster for me. I think that's even what you and Unholy do in Bloody Palace, but maybe it just didn't work out that way or something. Actually, the run might be old enough that the strat just wasn't being used then, I don't know. I think it was all 2020, so it's like 4 years ago. How's this dude's health? Oh, it's fine except for magic. Actually, I go ahead and say it. Okay. These again. Guessing here, but I'm gonna try. Maybe it's too short. Okay, got it. You don't even bother with the pedal ray? Also, I see Gerber's in air, like Charged Breaker, used for, I see it used on, like, the flyers a lot. I guess I'm gonna find out eventually.
Help me, Grandpa. I can't take this anymore.
DMC5 is a great game, man. It's easy to get caught up playing it. It's like I want to go back to Doom Eternal, I want to play Ninja Gaiden again, I want to play Devil May Cry 5 again. I want to finish this up. I want to finish running God of War.
You kept
Got
me
a lot of
alone.
stuff
You shared
piled up.
nothing with me.
I couldn't. I could never give you the burden. I just wanted you to grow up. To grow up and leave me alone. Why couldn't you have been killed with your parents?
This
That's
isn't
savage.
really happening.
Wait. Okay. What are you? Vampire effigy. Maybe it's this one. There we go. Those lions? Not sure. So are you gonna play DMC again? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay. It's yellow. I have no idea. Damage deal. Just dashes. That's all. But, let's do this then. None of these are yellow. I think it's just these two. Are you doing the harder version on DMD as well, or are you going back to the other one? What's got you unmotivated, though? Okay, fair enough. Could you not just suspend it and finish it later, though? Like, I know you're not doing... Excuse me. I know you're not doing a full run at once, but why not suspend it and just start it off from where you left off? Too real for internet. What you mean? It's actually keeping him safe. You can still play if you want, though, man. It's more about visiting with people. Most people aren't even interested in the gameplay, they just want to chat. play the game, most people want to talk to you. They're not that interested in what you're doing in game. But yeah, I get it. You're like a DMC god. What would you consider yourself then? A pro? Just a really good player? Fair enough. Ooh, I'm ready for this fight. Well, I think I'm pretty good at DMC 5 too. Well, the series as a whole, but I know I can't really keep up with people like Unholy right now. Or DE Cosmic or whatever, you know, if they were to play it at the moment. Again. Hey, I'm not losing it, right? That was the gate I just opened. Guess I'm about to find out. I hope I'm not going backwards. I think I'm going backwards. Another body there. Yep. Went to the wrong gate. Okay. Where was that? I sworn. Don't know how I actually went this way. Is it over here? Why were they crying for slide cancel? As in, like, they were crying that they wanted to be able to use it, but then they really didn't? Is that what you're saying? That's what I'm doing. I knew. Yep. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. What animation are you cutting? Oh hey, you gave me my 100th message today. Thank you, sir. You're cutting the slide animation with the shooting? I don't think gaming is doomed, man. I just think live service is starting to become a problem. Like, it's eating up too much money and not giving people what they want and anything really. Okay. Okay. I don't know where I need to go, but I'm gonna find it eventually. Okay. So kind of like how you would jump cancel cut an animation. Like when you start that, say you start a normal, like YYY combo, and you just jump cancel it to cut it off. Okay, yeah. What's the benefit of slide canceling into a shooting? It's kind of like COD with the jump movement. I said COD, I meant CSGO. It is supposed to be electricity, I think. Oh, you're good, man. You're usually the person talking to me here. Yes, sir, you are. I forgot, you do not have the first Modern Warfare, right? You have the second, so we can't actually play it together. Could have done it, but that's alright. Actually, we can still play Devil May Cry 5 and Monster Hunter together. Still got plenty of gaming I can do with you. I just gotta ask and set up a time. And you know, something that's not like problematic. That's if you even still want to play them. I wonder if that's an ambulance. I don't know. You do not? Okay. game doesn't usually make me backtrack. Forgot about that. That's right, I wasn't impressed with the sport there. I forgot about that. I forgot, did you see Black Ops 6? You said you did not check out the Xbox showcase, right? Yeah. I got 3, but it was kind of disappointing. It wasn't what I was looking for, really. Don't touch me. Okay, actually, hold on a second. One sec, my good sir. This one actually looked pretty good to me. Although I was watching it when Moist and Actman doing their... whatever. Basically, they're watching the showcase and commenting on the stuff that was in there. And, yeah, it looked good, but I think Moist... Somebody in Moist chat said that it was 300 gigabytes. Okay. Let's see if we got it here. Alright, so that's good. Let's see. Tell me what you think, Pops. 6. That'll do it. Oh, this isn't the extra stuff, though.
Wolves came in through the back door. Don't trust anyone.
Showcase presentation.
Good evening.
Although this will be like the, this will actually give you a little bit of gameplay and what they decided to do with it, I think, instead of just the video. Yeah, this should be it.
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government. branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story. In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences, and we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both out with one shot. Nice and quiet.
We've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap, Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife, Disruptor,
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the Evidence Board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Quiet on the side, please. Okay.
Capture.
Okay, the attacker comes in.
I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
That was sick.
Great.
I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni Movement, there's no going back. We also have what we're calling Intelligent Movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories. sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6. We looked at other genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking, and we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We're constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
Take cover!
Our team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away. Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the minimap in the bottom left? Those are options as well. Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Lawrence Smith it.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle Prestige. Traditional Prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. We've pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty Prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter Prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 Prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these playstyles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6. Now I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're gonna get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing, to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing. Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Yeah, this is the 6 coming out. What you think, man? Filled with bots. How can you tell? Ah. Okay. Well, fair enough. No thanks was a simple enough answer. Okay. Game capture. What would you need to change for it to be like, yeah, I'll play it? Yeah, I was just curious what you thought. Simple no thanks just lets me know exactly how you're feeling. Oh yeah, gonna make sure I'm back here. Yeah, we could. I don't know where to use this effigy, but I'm gonna look for it. I didn't see aim assist being an option there. It might still be, but what it showed was it had like a crouch assist, a vault assist. I don't remember what the third assist was, but it's like a movement assist, not really an aim assist. Okay, so I don't know how it works in MW2. MW1, I know there's aim assist for if you're using like an M4 with a red dot or something, they had aim assist people could actually turn on. I don't know if it was only for controller or if it worked with mouse and keyboard as well. I didn't really use it. I didn't really bother other people for using it though. But specifically, I think with sniper rifles, it really would not let people use aim assist anyway. I could be wrong, but I don't think it would. Also, I think this might go... I think I might use this on that one room that was... I have no idea what to do. It's not with a scope. There it is. Alright, thank you, sir. Yeah. There wasn't aim assist in multiplayer back in the day though either. I think anything Black Ops 2 and previous, like, you had to aim for yourself entirely. But you know the aim assist is supposed to help people that have like some kind of disability. Like, I know anybody can use it, but it's an accessibility option for someone like have trouble aiming without it. I'll try. I'm gonna have to backtrack a long ways if I can't find get around. These are smoking gates. Maybe, man. I don't really know what to think of this anymore, but it's kind of been headed for this for a while. Are you absolutely positive Black Ops 6 is going to implement all this stuff? It seems possible, but I don't know about probable. What do you mean by bot assistance? Is that gonna be like an aimbot or something? Okay, alright, good chatting, dude. Aim assist, okay. So not quite an aimbot, not like straight up hacks where someone's going to get banned for it. Like, the in-game aim assist is what you're talking about. I understand. Also, I'm not gonna hold you up any longer. It was good chatting with you, bro. Kinda